making videos is so hard. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, Fixin' Vixen. I'm Monica, and the catchphrase that I didn't think I would be using is, we got some catching up to do. So 2020 is gone, and I can't say that I'm on board with the rest of the world to say adios, good riddance, because lots of good things happened to me in 2020, and I can't find myself ready to complain about any of it, honestly. I got married in July of 2020, so that was really, really, really nice, and I'll talk about that here soon. But I will go ahead and dive into my stats. I had gastric bypass surgery, or RNY, done July 8th, July 9th of 2018. My highest overall weight was 280 pounds, and that was 6 months prior to my surgery. On my surgery day, I was 253 pounds. My first goal weight was 160 pounds, and by my 9-month post-op, I was between my goal weight, 160 to 170 pounds. After that, I maintained that weight for about a year and a half. And then in February of 2020, I had gallbladder removal surgery. That incited a bit of weight loss after that. And a year later-ish, I am sitting at 133.8. As far as what has transpired in 2020, I did get married. I got married July 11th, 2020 to Christopher Kleinschmidt, my husband, and it was a beautiful wedding. It was a beautiful time. I know that COVID has been really hard this year for a lot of people, and my heart goes out to anyone who has struggled. I feel very fortunate because I have not struggled too hard, but I have an amazing support system around me. It's been a great year. I cannot complain. I haven't got to go out like I wanted to. I haven't got to do certain things, but I can't complain, Like, that's the honest truth. I cannot complain. My life is very good, and I appreciate that. I'm incredibly thankful for that. We had a great Christmas. Las Vegas, though, my wedding, it was like the world stopped for us. And that whole week was just spectacular. Like, I don't ever want to try to up it. I just want to appreciate that for the moment in time that it was. And it was amazing. And it has been amazing ever since. And so I just can't find it in my heart to say that, I've struggled or I have anything to be upset about. Okay, so we're going to talk about where we're going for 2021. I started these videos for my weight loss surgery journey originally just for myself, to tell myself how I felt, go back and watch the videos, and I haven't gone back and actually watched those videos in quite a few months, but I did do that the other day, and it's very eye-opening, and kind of like a punch in the gut, so to speak, to bring you back down to earth. I want to talk a little bit about weight loss and what it does for me. I have developed, I understand a little bit, I have a lot of control issues. I like to be in control of what my body's doing, and I've worked really hard to be in tune with my body, like, why am I having this pain? Why am I having an ache? Why, I try to look inside and really understand what my body's trying to tell me. And I feel like here recently I've developed some really bad habits that I need to shake. Therefore, I'm coming back to the video to be candid with myself. And also, like I've always said, if anybody can get anything out of these videos, I'm very happy to have helped in some way. But here lately, I've noticed that I've lost about 145 pounds total. And that does something to your mind when your mind is a fat head, a fat brain, and your body is not quite there any longer. But your mind still reverts back and says, no, your body is that. And so I'm very critical at times. As much as I promote self-love and I love myself, I'm not going to lie and say that I don't have these moments where I look in the mirror and I'm very hard on myself. And that's really not okay with the me that knows that's not right. I get very upset with myself for doing that because it's not right to tear yourself down. You are the one and only person in this entire world who can allow yourself to be lifted up. There's nobody else that's going to do that for you. You have to allow that to happen. And when you tear yourself down, you take that step away and you knock yourself down step by step. So what I'm doing is, in essence, knocking myself down. Now, sometimes that's not a bad thing. Some people need to be knocked down. I feel that I need to come down a little bit, get off my high horse, so to speak, and also keep it real and understand that my body has come through a journey, right? And a journey isn't about the end point, it's about the journey itself and what you do in the journey that gets you to the end. And what I'm doing in my journey right now is I'm tearing down all of these wonderful things that have been happening to me, and I'm making them worse. So I need to stop doing that, and I need to tell myself that it's okay to be where I am at this point in my life. I've had children. My body can't be expected to pop back into place like that of a younger person or a younger woman. No, I'm not happy with the excess skin. No, I'm not happy with my breast formation anymore. My body has changed, and there are things that I have to be thankful for. I'm no longer diabetic. I can go up and down stairs all day long if I want to. I can control most of my eating habits now, and quite frankly, my body took over after a while, and it wants fresh food. It wants good food. It needs food that I can absorb and gives me energy, because I'm fatigued a lot. I have a lot of fatigue. I get tired easily. So my body craves nourishment that sustains me throughout the day. And I have been failing to do that here recently. And so I need to get back on board with that as well. And I think this video is more of a get your shit together Monica video than it is anything else. Because, the reality is tearing yourself down at any point in time is not how I want to live my life. I want to embrace myself and love myself and give myself encouragement in where I want to be and what I expect from myself. Giving myself some credit for where I've come from and how I've gotten here, but also to keep in mind the work that I did put in to get here. I know a lot of people think that gastric bypass surgery is a cheat or a quick fix, but it's really not. It's simply a tool, just like if you go to the gym and you work out and you're using the machines to build, to pump. If you're, working your body out to do sit-ups, push-ups, anything. These are all tools that we use in different ways, in different aspects. Some people struggle to go to the gym daily. It's not something that we should judge, just something that we should understand that if we don't agree with it, it's not an option for us. But we don't want to put down somebody because that's the option that they chose to do. It is in essence, turning your body into a gym to help you lose weight that otherwise you would still be struggling with. There's no way I could have lost weight by myself. I knew that. And it's very difficult to know that and to realize that. And you have to keep that in mind. You really do. I have to keep that up here, because if I don't, well, actually I keep it in my mind, but at the same time I can't push past it. I can't seem to eat anywhere near what I used to eat. And I'm talking, I would have buffets and I would have 2 or 3 servings of it. No problem. And I would eat everything on my plate. Or if I didn't want it, I'd push it aside and go get something else of large quantity. Now, I'm lucky to get, about half a cup of food down at a setting. That's really hard sometimes. My fat brain will kick in. I don't like giving myself that term. I'm just saying it so that I have a way to explain it. But that sensation of not wanting to leave food on my plate, that sensation, that feeling of not being able to eat everything on my plate, being denied, that plays havoc with me at times, because I've lost the weight and I'm eating like a healthy person. But this up here has to be trained. It has to be on board with what your body is doing, or you can go back. You can start gaining weight again. You can start putting the weight back on. So I do struggle still 3 years later with not wanting to push my plate away and say I'm done. It's extremely hard sometimes. Other times I have no appetite at all. But yeah. So this video, as you can tell, is kind of spliced together with many different videos. It took me several days to put this together because I wasn't sure what information I wanted to include or where I was going with it. However, at this point, I'm going to wrap it up because I believe that there's enough information in this video that gets me from where I left off last time to where I'm going to restart now. So I'm glad if anyone can relate to information in here, but I would like to put a disclaimer in here that I'm not a medical advisor, I am not a doctor, and I'm not encouraging or expressing any kind of opinion for anyone else. I'm simply documenting my weight loss surgery journey, and that's it. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.